We're here at CVA today with staff and colleagues from Croydon University Hospital. They've given us these fantastic donations which are going out to families all over Croydon. Listen, the power of partnership. With Croydon University Hospital, a massive presence in the borough. We've got Croydon College, we've got Croydon Minster, the Whitgift School, Gonville, my old school, mutual aid groups, food banks, all of them coming together in this massive effort. So thank you to the NHS, thank you to all your staff at the hospital, on behalf of not just CVA but all of the families that we'll be supporting. Thank you very much.
I've just arrived here at Croydon Voluntary Action. I've been talking about it for the last couple of weeks to come down here to help put together some of the Christmas hampers for some of the most needy and vulnerable families here in Croydon. The hospital and our community staff have done a fantastic job in bringing toys and food, festive food and general food to help people over this Christmas period. The community here in Croydon have been fantastic to us all year. They've been really supporting us through the pandemic, and we wanted to come down here and do a little bit to say thank you and give them something back. So our staff have been donating loads of things for a number of weeks, and we're now able to start putting those things together. So I'm here with my children who are doing the hard work as ever, and I'm just talking to you just to let you know that all the good and hard work that you've put together to help us with this support for CVA is really coming to fruition.
Ready, Dad, can you do it? I haven't got long arms.
So as you can see, Matthew, what we've got here is the hampers being made up of what the partnerships have been donated.
Yeah.
So people like yourselves from Croydon Hospital, you've given us part of the 3-week campaign, toys week 1, toiletries on week 2, festive food on week 3, and also general food the whole way through. So we know that the households that these hampers are going to, they've been with us since the first lockdown, so they're going to the most vulnerable throughout the borough, which makes us feel all as partners that's getting to the right people.
Exactly.
Which is, I know, is important for you guys as well. So that in the hampers, different types of food. So we've got Christmas pudding, mince pies, chocolate biscuits, some sweets, some festive stuff for the kids. To try to make it fun and to make it visually look exciting as well, because you can imagine it's a very dreary, dark time.
Yeah, it's been hard.
Yeah, especially for some of the children that have unexpectedly broke up from school earlier.
Yes.
Must be quite difficult for parents in terms of, you know, literally how do they feed their children?
Yes.
And
I know you've been doing a massive, brilliant job with the food banks since the start of the pandemic, and this is sort of the cherry on the cake in a way, isn't it? The end of the period with Christmas coming. It's really important that the food bank process continues. So it's great that some of our staff have been able to contribute to that a little bit and make a bit of a contribution. Really, for us to say thank you to the population in Croydon, because they've been so supportive to all that we've been trying to do all year with the pandemic, and it's nice for us to give a little bit back and to say thank you to those people who have been so supportive to us.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you, Matthew. And I know that if Steve was here, he would say absolutely on behalf of the mutual aid effort across the London Borough of Croydon and the food bank, we would like to say thank you to yourselves, all the partners that have been involved. We've had Crystal Palace, as you know, Croydon College, Whitgift School, Croydon Minster, you know, just such a fantastic contribution. And I think the effort led also by the hospital, there's something about your team, because we know you've been under a massively different type of pressure. The fact is that your staff team have found the time to still do things outside of their natural care, which I think is amazing. So thank you very much.
Well, we're really grateful, and thank you for the work that you do supporting the vulnerable families here in Croydon, because you've been doing it's different work to the work we've been doing both in the hospital and in the community that we support as well with our community nursing. You know, it's a different job that you do, but it's a really essential service, and you've done such an amazing service and amazing support to the population here in Croydon. We were really pleased to come and do our little bit to say thank you and to help out at this time.
Brilliant, thank you. Thank you so much, team.
From Croydon Health Services overall,
It's a small thank you, additional thank you, that we can put in 20 of the hampers, so people can use that voucher to go and spend, to add to what we're giving them in the hamper. So,
oh, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. Do you know what? It's really such a surprise and a delight. And I know that whilst food is wonderful, there's nothing like receiving what will feel like hard cash for people to go and choose their own food for their family and loved ones at this time of year. So thank you very much, team. That's lovely.
we've now put them in and randomly select it.
Absolutely.
A week to go to Christmas, and I've started my Christmas today by coming down here to Croydon Voluntary Action with my children to come and help put together some of the hampers that you've all been donating to for the vulnerable and needy people in Croydon who have been so supportive of us all year. So it's great to give something back, and thank you to all of those of you who donated. I also wanted to just take a quick opportunity to say season's greetings, have a happy Christmas and all the best for 2021. It's been a tough year this year in lots of ways, but I've been so impressed, and you've made me feel extremely proud for the work that you've done this year, supporting our patients, supporting their families and friends, supporting the community, and also looking after each other. As I say, it's been quite a challenging year, but I think you've done an amazing, fantastic job this year, and I'm really proud of all that you've done. So thank you for that. Have a great Christmas and New Year when you get that time off, and hopefully you will all get some time off, and then we'll look forward to an even better year in 2021. So thank you again, and season's greetings.